Hey you guys, Chef Justin 23 back here again, and this is going to be a DVD and Blu-ray update. Couple Blu-rays and DVDs that I picked up over the past, I want to say about 2 weeks or so. But yeah, I just first off to let you know that Fry's is actually having a Blu-ray sale for $5. They're not well-known name Blu-rays, they're not like big name ones, but they just have some Blu-rays for sale, and you know, um, some of them are decent titles. I pick a couple of them up, and planning to go back there probably like a couple weeks from now and pick up the rest of the ones that I want to get. But yeah, let's just get into the update. I'm sorry you guys, I haven't done an update or anything on YouTube for a while now, and I gotta definitely get back on the ball and doing more YouTube videos. So yeah, but let's get into it. Let's get into three that I picked up from Fry's. The first one is, I actually had this one on DVD, but I actually imported it, and it's kind of messed up on like parts of it, so I didn't, like it's jittery, I guess you kind of say. So I picked this one up on Blu-ray, and it was $5. Why not, right? But the first one is Jay Chow with Kung Fu Dunk. These are the same people who did Shaolin Soccer. So yeah, basically, if you've never seen Shaolin Soccer was about some people basically had the special abilities, but they use it towards soccer. Not want to get too much detail into it, but yeah, basically, Kung Fu Dunk is basically about this kid. He has a ability on he has a special ability. There you go, but he uses it towards basketball. Like he does like cool dunks and like kung fu stuff while playing basketball and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. If you've never seen it, I would recommend it. It's a cool film to check out. Like if you're into like foreign films and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely check that one out. Next one up is this cover art just kind of caught me, and the next two the two I want to show you, which is the one I have in my hands plus the next one. These were the least ones, or these were the fast seller ones, because there's only like 5 of them left. So I picked up one, but there's plenty other ones too. But these were the two that were like the fast sellers, so I decided to pick one up too before they're all gone. The first one is called White Wall. This cover art is just great. I think it's just really eye-catching. I guess that's why it's sold a lot, I guess you kind of say. This one's supposedly supposed to be like a foreign film, it looks like, or it seems like, because it has what basically is the summary in the back of the movie film sums it up as it's a mixture of kung fu, sci-fi, and a western film all in one. This is total a blind buy by me because I never seen this yet, and I gotta definitely watch it. I'm gonna probably watch it on my weekend, which starts today. So yeah, I'll definitely watch this, and yeah. If you guys ever seen this movie, definitely just comment down below and let me know how this film is. But I picked this one up for $5, so yeah. Next one up, it looks very interesting. The cover art on it is, it's not great, but I mean, like, it's eye-catching too, I guess you kind of say it is too. But it's called Bikini Girls on Ice, and it's some chick standing there, and there's a slasher. I guess you kind of say it's a classic slasher cover art, I guess, to it. I forgot who produced this. Supposedly a producer of some sort of big name film. I can't think of it. Supposedly it says it somewhere, but I can't see it. But yeah, basically it's about some stalker goes to a fundraiser car wash with these bikini girls and like kidnaps them. Yeah, basically kidnaps all these girls, it says in the back. But yeah, it's supposedly supposed to be a new a take on the old slasher films. So yeah, I haven't seen this as the total blind buy by me, so I gotta watch this one too. So yeah. Next couple other films I picked up is the first one is Cornelius. This one's Gerard Butler in it, and Ralph Fiennes. I think that's how I'm saying his name, Fiennes. Yeah. I know Gerard Butler, obviously Gerard Butler 300, if you know him from like The Bounty Hunter and stuff like that. And Ralph Fiennes, he was the one who played in Red Dragon, I want to say. Red Dragon, the like continuation of like Hannibal movie, you kind of say it is. But yeah, this movie is basically is about a V for Vendetta movie basically. It's about these two. They line up together and they kind of take down a communist place, or actually it's actually Rome, a communist place which is Rome. So yeah, they just kind of take it down and try to put back how it's supposed to be and stuff like that. This film is very long, I gotta say, and it took me, and I had to watch it twice just to kind of figure out what the movie was about. But that's what it is. That's what the movie's basically summed about. But it's a cool film. Definitely check this one out because I love the two actors in it. If you haven't seen it, it's a cool film. Check that out. Redbox it. There you go. Or Netflix. Next one is one of John Travolta's early films, and I just wanted it for my collection because I want to try to get some of these actors' movies before they all die off, basically, or classic films, like Bruce Willis, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Tommy Lee Jones and stuff like that. But this one's a John Travolta early film, and it's Saturday Night Fever. This movie's such a great film. It's so cool. If you've never seen it, definitely pick this one up. I would highly recommend this one. It's such a cool film. And just John Travolta in his classic, at his high point of like dancing career, you can kind of say. He takes that dancing career, like, stuff like that, going to the disco every Saturday night and stuff like that. It's really cool, man. I highly recommend that one. That one puts this big smile on my face, just for some weird reason. It's weird, but no homo. Like, I'm not, no homo against like John Travolta or nothing. But I mean, like, it's a great film, dude. Like just dancing and stuff. So yeah. Next film, I picked this one up for a reasonable price because I was really happy for this one, and every other place they sell it for like $20, like 20, 30, 15, I'm like, it's not really worth it yet, and I picked this one up for $10. So yeah, and it's on Blu-ray. So it's the movie's called The Woman Knight of Mirror Lake. Me and a couple buddies, we watched this a couple nights ago, and basically it's about this chick. Basically, this is another V for Vendetta movie. This chick, she goes against the old Chinese traditions of binding her feet and attending to her men, her man all the time and stuff like that. And she goes off and tries to fight against I forgot, like some sort of, she tries to fight against the government. There you go. She fights against the government to stop these like binding the feet and how women always have to tend to their men all the time and stuff like that, and women stand on up, etc., etc. But it's a cool film, very long, but it's a cool film, It's like, it's alright. But yeah. Next one is a DVD. This one was recommended to me from one of my fellow YouTubers, and I told him I owned the other one, but I don't own this one. So I saw this one, and it was really cheap. It was like $4, so I picked this one up, and it's called The Machine Girl. Basically, this movie's about some chick. Her arm gets cut off, and she replaces it with a machine gun. Basically, it. The other film that I was just talking about that I own was Tokyo Gore Police. That's the other one, and it's about like mutants with like machine guns or something like that, like weird stuff going on. That one's a blind buy by me, so I haven't seen that one yet, but I'll watch it definitely soon. Next film is, I instantly fell in love with this film as soon as I watched it on TV just like a few weeks ago. I wrote this movie down, and I was like, if I ever see it, I'm going to definitely pick this one up. And I was happy with the price I picked it up for, too. This one I picked up at buybacks. And and it's a classic story made into a movie, and this is the newest film that they ever made, and it's made in 2006. If you've never seen it, or if you never heard of it, or heard of the story, so yeah, I'll just tell you more about it. And it's the movie Oliver Twist, and the story Oliver Twist. Basically, Oliver Twist is about an orphan joins like a gang of bandits and stuff like that, and he after joining bandits, like he has that heart where he's like, I'm not a bandit, but I'm a good kid, but I don't want to be a bad kid either, And then eventually, he gets caught for a crime that wasn't his, and the person who stuck up for him was an old man. He said, no, this kid didn't do it, blah blah, and he kind of orphaned him in, or took him in as his own and raised him up. So yeah, it's a good film. I instantly fell in love with that film as soon as I saw it on TV. That one puts a big smile on my face too, so yeah, I highly recommend that one. So it's a great film. Oliver Twist. Next film is, I picked it up also from buybacks, and I'm really happy I picked this one up. I picked this one up for like $2, and I wanted this one for my collection, and so many people have this in their horror collection also, and it's called Bats. If you've never seen this movie, it's basically about bats taking over a town. They kill people and stuff like that. Basically it. Yeah, Bats. Next one up is, I know a lot of people rave about this, and a lot of my YouTubers I see, and YouTubers who are my friends now, they highly recommend this one, and I eventually picked this one up finally. They had this one at buybacks for a great price. I actually picked this one up for $5, and this one's like the director's signature one, but like there's not really a difference if I picked up that one or the other one of that film. So yeah, and it's the movie called Cube. Basically, this one's like kind of like a Saw movie, basically, and it's like people dying off, or dying off in interesting ways, you could say, and just kind of like the Saw films. Basically, it's these people who are trapped in a cube, in one gigantic cube, but in that gigantic cube there's little cubes, and they're trying to figure out how to get out of those cubes and get it outside into the outside world, and etc., etc. It's such an interesting film. It's such a great film for that particular time of era, I guess you kind of say. I think that movie came out like in 1998 or 2000. I'm just saying, I can't remember, but there's no date on it, but yeah, there's no date on it, I don't see, but it's such a great film. I highly recommend that one. But yeah, next one up is, I actually own this one on DVD, but I actually picked this one up again on DVD because this one is just a collector's edition. The other one I just regular DVD, but this one looks cool. And this one's the director's cut of Pearl Harbor. It comes with this cool slipcase and everything, and has this cool stuff inside. Replica Roosevelt letter, and some art cards, and all the discs are in here and stuff like that. Artworks and is great, and just a little art book and stuff in there. So yeah, little art cards, you see it right there, and such a great film, and such a great little collection too that came up. So yeah, but yeah, next one up, and just to finish off this video is, I'm happy I picked this one up because this is the last one, the last of it, and this is going to be the ending of the collection, basically, but I'm missing 2 of them out of my collection. But yeah, this one is Dragon Ball Z, the Dragon Box Set Volume 7, and see Gohan. This one's Gohan's arm, basically, and if you get them all, they all line up together. This collection is so special because it's actually an import version from Japan to the American release. The Japan release is a lot more expensive, and a lot more valuable, and they come with more cooler shit. But this one's like kind of cool. It comes with all individual things. but the Japanese set comes in two, like just two big sets. It's kind of cool too. Exact same style. It comes with these like figure arm things and stuff like that. But yeah, the two I'm missing, and if anybody's out there, and if you know or you have it, I am willing to buy it from you guys, or not really willing to trade, but I'm willing to buy it. And it's the Dragon box set, Volume 2, which is the Vegeta box set and the Piccolo box set. I'm planning to pick up the Piccolo box set because it's cheap before that one goes out of print, and the Vegeta one is very out of print because they only made a few of them, and the price range goes between 100 to 300, depending of condition and everything. But if you know anybody out there, I'm willing to buy the Vegeta set for really cheap, I'm hoping, because I really want that one to complete my collection mostly. But yeah. But yeah, just let me know, just comment down below and let me know if you know anybody or if you guys have it out there. But yeah, I hope you guys like my Blu-ray and DVD update that I picked up this couple weeks. But till next time, I'll see you guys.